Hello and welcome to the Ladies European Tour. We're at Golf de Lotion in Agadir in Morocco this week for the Lalla Meryem Cup. It's a unique stop on the golfing calendar, with the city staging an LET tournament as well as a European Tour event the same week. Rebecca Hudson never really found her form in 2013, but the Englishwoman looked back to her best during the opening round on the par 71 course. She arrived early for some extra practice and it certainly showed, birdieing 2 of the last 3 holes for a 5 under par 66. Sophie Walker joined her on that score. A clutch of early birdies gave her the confidence to play some assured golf. This effort almost dropped at the last for another birdie, but a 66 was good enough for a share of the lead heading into day 2. There were also good starts on Thursday for Frenchwoman Sophie Giquel-Bertin and defending champion Aria Jatanagarn. The story of round 2 was 15-year-old French amateur Mathilde Capellier, showing composure beyond her years, and in just her second tournament on tour, she produced a brilliant round of golf. A tournament low 64, she moved to just 2 off the lead. But out in front was defending champion Aria Jatanagarn. The Thai fired a bogey-free 5 under round of 66. In just her third tournament after 8 months out with injury, she'd be the one to beat going into the weekend. A 2-shot lead for the Thai then at the halfway stage over Nina Hollader and Capellier. The 2007 Portugal Open champion Sophie Giquel-Bertin shot a round of 67 on day 3. There were 7 birdies and 3 bogeys as she moved into second place. The pick of her birdies was undoubtedly here at the second. But out in front was Gwladys Nocera. The Frenchwoman hit some beautiful irons in a round full of quality golf on and off the greens. A 6 under par 65 from the 38-year-old Frenchwoman featured 5 birdies on the back 9. 11 under for the tournament and looking at home in the French-speaking Morocco. On Sunday, Gwladys Nocera began the day well. A birdie at the second was followed up with another here at the 6th. With no bogeys on the card, she was 2 under and taking the first steps towards the title. 17-year-old Charley Hull starred in the Solheim Cup for Europe, but was still waiting for her first title. She was looking to change that statistic in Agadir and began to make a charge. This chip in at 7 put her 5 under for the round. Suddenly Nocera's lead, 5 shots over Hull at the start of the day, was shrinking. Sophie Giquel-Bertin was also going well. This shot at the 11th led to her 3rd birdie of the day. She'd need a few more though if she was to overtake Nocera. English veteran Trish Johnson was never really in the running for the title, but she did produce the shot of the day on Sunday here at the 13th. The number 13 may be unlucky for some, but not for Trish. In for an eagle. Not that she realised, however, she'd have a very nice surprise when she reached the green. Nocera also produced the goods on the 13th. This approach set her up for a 2nd birdie in as many holes. Yet to make a bogey, it seemed the title was heading to France. But Hull was plugging away at Nocera's score in relentless fashion. 8 under for the day as she went up the 17th. Her approach set up yet another birdie. She moved to 15 under par and the clubhouse leader. Nocera still held a 1-shot lead as she stood over a birdie putt at the last. It failed to drop, but she only needed par to win. but after holing out from all over the greens all week, she missed a short one when it mattered most. Agony for the Frenchwoman, with Chicago finishing 4 shots back. It would be a playoff against Hull, who carded a remarkable round of 62. After both Hull and Nocera gathered their thoughts on the putting green, they jumped into bogeys for the short journey back to the 18th tee. The scene was set then. The playoff was down the par 3 18th, and it was Hull who stepped up first. In the circumstances, her tee shot was about as close to perfection as you could get. The pressure was now on Nocera's shoulders. Gwladys knew she had to get it close. And she gave herself a good chance to match Hull. The Frenchwoman would have to sink a long putt to put the pressure back on the Englishwoman. With a large crowd watching from the bank overhead, and a couple of glances at the hole. The ball was on its way, and it seemed like it would track in, but it wasn't to be. And that left Hull with a 4-footer for her first professional victory. And it dropped. The 17-year-old was the Lalla Meryem Cup champion, a victory on the Ladies European Tour before she had even turned 18. With her father Dave looking on, it was an historic moment for Hull and a popular victory with the local caddies. So Hull completes a dramatic victory in Agadir, an impressive week for Sophie Walker too, while Laura Davies finished in a tie for 8th. Nina Hollader couldn't build on a promising second round, while Jatana Garn had to be content with a tie for 12th. After 5 successive second-place finishes on the LET during 2013, Hull could finally get her hands on a professional trophy, surely the first of many for the young star.
My hands were shaking like mad over that putt. Like, I had a putt from 4 feet in the soline to, go down the last against Paula and Lexi, but had the same there and I done it, and I feel like I'm a good putter under pressure now.
Hull now tops the ISPS Handa Order of Merit for 2014 ahead of Nocera. Hannah Burke's strong finish sees her place 10th. Leanne Pace rests in 12th, while Laura Davies' 8th place finish moves her to 20th. Sophie Walker is in 23rd position. She will hope to build on her performance here as the season progresses. Early days in the Rolex Rookie of the Year race, with Denmark's Nicole Brock Larsen leading the way. Inbee Park remains the world number 1, while Charley Hull's victory moves her up to 65th. So a remarkable victory for Charley Hull, coming at the venue where she'd made her professional debut just 12 months earlier. But heartbreak for Nocera during another week of dramatic golf on the LET.